Hello, welcome back to the Risk on Investor. My name is Chaz, and this channel documents my journey from 0 to £1 million investment portfolio. In this video, I'm going to show you how I quickly and easily buy Solana here in the UK. Before we get started though, you will need an account at an exchange called Kraken. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can sign up for a free account. I've used Kraken for the best part of 10 years now, and I've never had any issues with them. It's been really quick and easy to buy and sell cryptos on the platform, and they are one of the first platforms to accept pound sterling as a currency, which is obviously really helpful for us as UK investors. There's two ways to buy and sell crypto on the Kraken platform. One is the simplified method, where the fees are slightly higher. I'll show you how to do that. And the second is the slightly more complicated use of Kraken Pro as a platform, but the fees are much lower, and I'll also show you how to use that. So let's hop onto the computer and I'll show you step by step how to buy Solana. So once you've opened your Kraken account, this is the screen you'll be greeted with. It's a nice simple display. It's very user intuitive. So the top here will have your portfolio. Obviously if you've just opened your account, there'll be nothing in it. There's a couple of different options down here. So explore is where we can see all the different cryptos. Transfer is where we can do trades, or we can deposit and withdraw money. And transactions gives us a record of the transactions we've taken. So when it gets to tax time, it's nice and easy to find out what you've bought and sold and at what price. So the first thing you're going to need to do is deposit some money into your Kraken account. So to do that, we'll head over to the transfer menu here, and you can select between deposit and withdraw, and you can select what you want to deposit. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to be depositing pounds. So GBP for Great British Pound. Now I tend to fund manually rather than fund directly. It just gives you a little bit more control about what you're doing and how you're depositing. So if you click on the fund manually here, you can select an amount to deposit, and it will give you a recommended deposit method. So this is suggesting a faster payment system. So in the UK we have the faster payment system, which makes transactions nice and quick. There are alternative methods that you can pick from if you don't like the default one that Kraken is suggesting, but for most transactions you can just leave it on the default. And so when you want to deposit money, these are the bank details that you'll need to send money to via your banking app or when you're logged on online banking. Just another thing I'll draw your attention to here is the funding limits section. So I've completed my identity verification checks on Kraken, and that means that I have quite a big allowance in terms of what I can buy, sell, deposit and withdraw on a given day. You don't have to do this straight away, but it is well worth doing. It will just make it much slicker and much easier, especially when you come to withdrawing any money out of Kraken. You'll see here that I've had withdrawals in the past and I've had no trouble at all with Kraken. I've been using them for the best part of a decade and I've never had any issues in that time. So when you're depositing by a bank transfer, just be aware it might take a couple of minutes to show up in the Kraken account. So don't be alarmed if it's not there instantly once you've sent the money from your bank account. Go and make yourself a cup of tea or do something for a couple of minutes and then come back and the money will be in your account. So if I head back over to the home screen here, hopefully by this point you'll have received the money into your account and your balance will be listed over here. And now we need to start thinking about buying crypto. There's a couple of different ways to do this on Kraken. There's a big buy button here. There's another big buy button down here. Or if I come over to the Explore tab here, I can see a big list of all the different cryptocurrencies. You can filter as well if you want to set up certain filters such as your favorites list or the newest cryptos listed on Kraken. You can search for a particular crypto as well if you want in here. Or if you're buying a larger cap crypto, it's probably going to be one of the first ones that comes up here. So today we're looking to buy some Solana. So I can click on Solana here, and this will give me some information about the price. I can filter that by different times if I want to. But then I'm just going to click on the big buy button down here. Clicking on that button will bring up the interface where I can buy and sell crypto. You can also convert between different cryptos if you want, but for this instance I'm just buying with Great British Pounds. You'll see that the menu is already defaulted to pounds because that's what I've got in my account. So if I put in £10 here, I can review my order. And so this will tell me how much Solana I'll receive for my £10. This will list any fees I'm paying, so I'll be paying 15 pence for the transaction fee. Then I can just hit confirm, And there we go, 0.16 Sol in my account. So if I come back to the home screen over here and scroll down to the portfolio, you'll see there we go, Solana. I've got just shy of £10 after fees in my account. So that's how you buy with the simplified menu. The downside of using the simplified menu on Kraken is that the fees are much higher. So you'll see here that even though I spent £10 on Solana, I've not quite got £10 worth of value of Solana back. And so that's where it's worth using the Kraken Pro feature. Now the Kraken Pro feature can be accessed from up here. So there's these 9 dots up here, and I can click on Kraken Pro. So this will fire up the Kraken Pro interface. Now it looks a lot more complicated than the simplified menu, but it's just displaying a bit more information for you, and I'll talk you through it so that you know what's going on. But the key thing to be aware of here is the fees up here. So the fees for a default spot transaction on Kraken with the simplified menu are about 3%, and we'll see here that the maker fee is about 0.16% at the time of recording, and the taker fee is 0.26%. So you might not be familiar with a maker and taker fee, so I'll just quickly touch on what they are after we've talked about what's on the screen. So the first big thing you'll see that you're presented with here is the price chart. So this is the price of whatever asset you're looking at. As you'll see here, it's currently on ETH, Great British Pounds. You've got here the order book. So this is all the buys and sells that are listed for ETH against pounds. And you'll see that it's constantly changing as buying and selling is happening in the market. And over here on the left-hand menu, this is where we can place trades and orders that we might want. Once you place a trade or an order, it will all appear down here. So what is the maker and taker fee? So a maker fee, you'll see this is the lowest fee transaction that you can make, is all about providing liquidity to Kraken. So this here is the order book of different people who are wanting to buy and sell at different prices. And so you can see here that we've got this amount of ETH wanting to buy at this price. So someone has said that they want to create an order for that. So when the price hits that amount, they will sell their ETH at that price. So that's what a maker fee is. So you're making liquidity on the exchange. And a taker fee, which is slightly higher, is you'll just put in the price that you want to buy something at, and you'll get matched with someone that's already set up an order on the exchange. So the first thing you want to do though is find the crypto that you want to buy and sell. So we can see here I can put in whichever crypto I want. So I want Solana against the Great British Pound. So I put in Sol GBP. So this just changes the menu to the Solana account, the Solana order book, and I can now buy and sell Solana. So let's say I want to buy Solana. First I can select buy, and this is how you want to place your order. So we've got the maker and taker fee. So if I click here, you'll see all these different options. So a limit order is when you'll be providing an order into the order book. So that would be your maker lower fee. So I could set a price here that I wanted. I could put in how much money I want to put my buy order for, and it will tell me my fee down here. And you'll see the fee is tiny. It's, for this default number that's been put in, it's less than 2 pence, considering we just paid 15-20 pence for a buy order on the simplified screen. So I'm going to complete a maker order, which is a slightly higher fee. So by doing that, I select market, and you'll see the price gets blanked out because I'm just taking whatever the current price is. And then in this option here, I can select how much I want to buy. So if I put in £20, that will be how much Solana I'm looking to buy, and this is the fee that I'll pay. You can drag this slider around here, so I can drag to buy a lot more if I wanted to use up more of my account, or a lot less if I wanted to use less of my account. But you can just type into the box here. So if I'm happy with that, £20, I'll just click buy, and we can see down here the order and the trade execution menus have come up. So we just wait for those to finish, and then that will have placed my transaction at the market price depending on what's in the order book. So if I pop back over to my main simplified Kraken menu here, I can scroll down and you can see that I've got some more Solana in my account. So you'll see that that extra £20 that I've just bought cost me only 3 or 4 pence compared to the 20-25 pence that I paid on the simplified menu. So thanks very much for watching. I really hope that video was useful. I really hope you find it easy to buy and sell Solana now. If you appreciated the video, I would really appreciate a like or a subscription to the channel, where there's going to be loads more content coming out from me. The main aim of this channel is to document my journey from naught to £1 million as I build an investment portfolio. If you want to hop along for the ride, I'd really appreciate a subscription to the channel, or you can join my newsletter for free down below. But in the meantime, here's 2 more sets of videos that YouTube thinks you'll like. One is the playlist of my naught to £1 million investment journey, so it just shows the financials and the key data month by month. It doesn't show all the rest of the content on my channel. And the other is a video that YouTube thinks you'll really like. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.